Hello, my friends. Hope that you're all well. Right, what we're going to do today, let's get straight down to business, is to do an auto sum. We want to add together a group of figures to get the total. So here I am. I have a spreadsheet with the top 7 English cities along with their respective populations. And I want to get the total of all of those populations added together. Okay, so we're going to use AutoSum. Right, so what we do, first of all, is we will place our cursor in the cell that we want to see the total figure in. So here, I'm going to place it below all of the other figures. So this is where my answer will be. We then come over to the AutoSum option, the AutoSum function, which is basically a capital sigma. We press that, and this is what happens. We have a situation where it will show us highlighted with this lovely little montage around it, showing us all of the figures that are going to be included. And we simply press enter. And there you are, 12,524,923. That is the total of all of these added together. You can also be in a situation where you create the array of data yourself. So for example, if I'm over here and I want to have those same figures, I can then go back to AutoSum, press this. Now it hasn't given me any options here as to which figures it's going to add. So I then come over and I highlight them myself. So I say I want it from this 8 million and I drag my cursor down to the 281,000. I then let go on the mouse, press enter, and there we have the figure. Once again, it's the 12 million. Now, once you have that figure, you can actually go and check that it's the right group of cells that you want. So if I go here, I can see that what it says is equals sum B2 to B8. And yes, that is what I want. This is column B. This is row 2 down to row 8. So once again, if I look at it here, it's equals sum B2 to B8. Additionally, we can check the range of data by touching our formula. So if I go into the 12 million here, and as you can see at the top, I have the range again, the formula. If I touch inside here with my mouse, as you can see, it's now highlighted the range that has been added together. If I press escape, I then get rid of it and I can start working again. Similarly, if I come to this 12 million here, which is the same range, B2 to B8, once again, if I touch inside, there you are, it highlights the range of figures that have been included to make that formula. So that's a second way that you can check that you've got the right figures. Incidentally, while we're here, I just want to draw your attention to something else that might be of interest. If once again we highlight this range, so I'm going to drag my cursor down. If we go down to the bottom here, you will notice it's showing me that same figure. It's showing me that I've got 7 items and it's giving me the average, the 12 million divided by 7. And that's because it's actually looking at these. It's looking at these figures here. And how Excel works is if you highlight 2 or more numeric cells, this down here will update. So for example, if I just highlight up to from London to Leeds, so I'm leaving out Newcastle, down here now I've got the 12243 rather than the 12524, which we know is the total. So back down here, 12243 with a count of 6 this time. If I just highlight 3 of them, so I'm just going to go Birmingham to Manchester, and down here we have 3, here we have what the total is, and the average. So that's just a little point that as you're going along, it updates down here. So just to underline how we use the sum again. So if I have my cursor in this cell because I want my answer here. This time I want the square mileage. So what I'm going to do is back to AutoSum, highlight the square mileage, press enter, and there's our square mileage. So that, my friends, is how we do AutoSum. So, are we good at Excel? Absolutely. Thank you for watching. See you next time.